It's the Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listening, it's Scotty Ray time.
Hey, good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we begin this early Thursday morning. I see sunshine peeking through the window outside. That's good, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, the sun is coming out. God has started his new day, and we should rejoice and be glad in it.
Somebody wrote a song about that one time.
Yes, they did.
I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, yeah. Good song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hadn't heard it there in a while. As we begin this, we're sitting at 65 now. 86 is what we're scheduled to get to today. Going to be very nice. You know, before long, we're going to have state games rolling into Meridian. Jimmy Rogers is up and coming in May. That's not all that long. And as we head into next weekend, not this weekend, we'll have Sip and Savor, and we'll also have Loose Caboose going on in Newton. That's a big deal, two of the things. This weekend, we're looking at the car show that is going to come up from Lost Gap Volunteer Fire Department out at the park.
Yeah, it's coming up. You're going to have a lot of cars out there going to help support the fire department.
I even got a little picture about it here. I think I put it up this morning. Let me find this. There it is. It's the second annual as they do this. It's going to be big. Hope you can come out and enjoy this. It will begin somewhere around 10 that morning and end about 3 o'clock this afternoon as we look at all of this and begin our week there. So a busy day yesterday. We're going to get into all of the details of what went on from car jumps to car chases. And
did they go as they went in the air?
It was a Ford.
Oh, you...
Pick-em-up truck.
You mean it went in the air?
It launched. I've actually seen a video of it, and it did launch. And oof. All the bridge workers were like this as it went by. And then that's when he went.
So he said, I better leave him.
There was no way to back off the bridge.
So now I guess we're going to be a little delayed from the opening of the bridge.
That's probably going to set them back about 3 weeks or better. Because that was my first question. Did anything get tore up? And yes, it did.
Could you imagine that guy who just got through putting all that rebar down? He's going,
well,
now I got to redo all of that.
Let me get over here, and since we've talked about it, we need to show the pictures here.
Holy cow.
Here's the truck after it landed. And again, I did see a video, which I have not put up, of the truck launching, and it did. Just like that.
Wow.
This is Grand Avenue. This is where it originally landed, and then it coasted up to there. See where it caved it in?
So how did he get up that little hill? That 2x6 was the ramp?
Well, no, that was, you go back 60 feet. He jumped, he cleared.
He launched that far?
He went, the truck was airborne. Odie, some 60 feet. And to give you a true picture, now this, again, is Grand Avenue, right there by I-20. Down from, if you were to go, it's directly behind the new courthouse. Now, let's take a look at it on the crane.
Well, now I know why he left the scene. He had to go clean something.
He needed, look how far this was now. He didn't drive over that. It jumped all of that, cleared it, and then boom. What you think there, Otis?
What did he have to say when they caught up with him?
They hadn't caught up with him because he's still running.
Oh. Well, you know, in today's day and time.
Yeah.
Not just the rebar on the bridge and the concrete pan they got down there, that metal and all that, but that rebar right there that was laying there that he used to ramp.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You've got to send it back and start all over and buy a new rebar. So now, not just the construction part, now you got to wait on new material to arrive.
I can hear Waylon now hit that first note on the guitar.
Oh yeah.
He was in a hurry as he sped. I've had numerous people.
Was it a chase or?
No. He was just in a big hurry to get where he was going. And barricade, bridge out. It was just like the Dukes.
Well, at least he was right there by Newell Paper Company. He could stop and get him some of that toilet paper. Wow.
I'm not 100% sure because I haven't spoken to the guy directly, but I'm not sure that he was even worried about toilet paper at that point in time.
He had some at the house. He just had to get there.
He had to get away, and he went ahead and left the truck. Now, of course, by leaving your vehicle, you leave your identity. So, Meridian Police Department knows who he is, but he did flee the scene.
Wow.
Now, again, this was also going on during a time when we had gunshots being, and we're going to get into that here in just a little bit, but wow, and yes, we're going to get into Newton County. Well, they had a big day yesterday, too. It has been some red letter days in the news the last few hours.
Just saw where we had a deputy in Jackson County lost his life.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
Man. Dang, thank you, Austin, for doing that. Prayers for everybody in blue. Man, that's tough.
It's Jackson County.
Oh, yeah, Jackson County on the coast. Wow.
See if we can come up with anything on that. Yeah, that is true. Happened last night there. Deputy Michael Jimerson lost his life in the line of duty, and we'll get more information out on that as well.
Man, 10 up 12 years on the force. No, 16 years. Wow. Man, that's terrible. So prayers for Jackson County Sheriff's Department and deputy and his family.
Let's see, as they release this from here is what they're putting there.
Man.
Not a lot of information on that, but that's from the fire department in that area. And again, we will have more on this. The governor also telling us about this as well as he releases a statement there. There is who has lost their life. There is the governor releases this just a few moments ago.
In the Pascagoula area. And our prayers are reaching y'all.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's terrible.
Donna said she was reading a book about haunted Meridian, and it mentioned me. Yes, Dr. Alan Brown, and we've been on many a ghost hunt with Dr. Alan Brown, and he is really good at what he does. And if you haven't read any of his books, he's good at what he does.
The brave part, Donna, they locked him in. He couldn't get out.
You know, the ghost thing really, I don't, it is weird, but that doesn't scare me like heights does. Does that make sense?
As long as you wasn't 2 stories or higher, you was all right.
I'm good, so long as it ain't a floating ghost.
Dr. Allen, we know you're watching. We need to go on another one of these here spook adventures.
Dr. Alan Brown, and it's coming because Dr. Alan Brown is getting to retire from the university. He's going to have time to do more writing and travels about chasing ghosts.
And he's got books out there on all kind of stuff. You can
40
find
or 50.
him anywhere. Yeah. Dr. Alan Brown from right here in Meridian, Mississippi, a professor out at UWA.
And if I am not mistaken, that's coming up. I'm going to go to his cake eating ceremony when he departs the university.
Yeah.
I have known Dr. Alan Brown for 30 plus years. I mean, he was with me when we encountered the woman with the hairy legs in South Mississippi. And it was like, you ever see anything, and I ain't making fun of somebody. I guess
some hairy green beans once.
But Odie, normally Mississippi ladies shave their legs. Mm-hmm. And it was the most hairy, it looked like the hairy man. And it was so hairy that I had to sneak up in behind her at McDonald's and take pictures of it. No, we took pictures to report it because no one would have believed it. It was like you ever heard of that thing they do on cruises called the hairy chest contest?
Yeah.
Well, she had the hairy leg contest. She was a winner. And I could still see Alan sitting in the booth watching me as I tried to get the picture.
Now, what was that, like a Polaroid? Because we didn't have these,
No, we didn't have that. We had a regular camera back in the day.
One of them that you had to wind with your thumb?
Well, it was the James Garner edition of the one-step camera. It'd give you away because it made that noise when the film shot out, and you had to...
So you had to turn around real quick?
Wave it for it to dry.
Oh, man.
Debbie was there. She was a witness to the situation. We had many witnesses up in that Mickey D's.
Oh, man.
Again, that's just typically, you don't see that here. That's just France, places like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hairy women seem to roam there a lot.
I guess they're used to it.
Well, I guess keeps them warmer. I'm not real sure.
Well, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Can you imagine going to the beach? Boy, that was a bad thought. We'll be right back.
Yeah, our system went out at the worst possible time, so we called environment masters, and the technician came out pretty quickly, did a lot of troubleshooting. He explained to me what the issue was, and it turned out it was an easy fix, and had us up pretty quickly.
Our technicians don't just pass a test and then go to work. We have continuous on-site training both on equipment and customer care. Our senior technicians each have decades of experience and are always available. There's literally nothing that our team hasn't seen, so you can trust we know what we are doing. That's hassle-free plumbing and AC.
Spring is here, grass is growing, and your mower, yeah, it's still not ready. Don't fight it another season. Head to Parrish Tractor for our Kubota Zero Turn spring deals. Right now, you can get into a new Kubota Zero Turn Z232 KW 42 mower for just $5,299 or as low as $125 a month. More than a tractor store.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as your build-in, are conveniently located.
Welcome back.
Hey, it's us.
We got something happening here that I'm right here. I got some audio coming from somewhere that I'll just mute that because I don't know where it's coming from at the moment. So we got that muted to where it won't be in the background. Something going off that I'm not aware of. So
there we go.
We got it taken care of there. It jumped out of nowhere, Odie.
That'll work. Boom, there it is.
Sometimes this thing has a mind of its own, and it just wants to do. What we got going on at the Baptist Church in Conhata?
Yeah, Poplar Baptist Church in Conhata. We've got the Easter services at 10 a.m. So if you're in that area, come by there.
Well,
is the date wrong?
It could be.
Let me. Today's live. If I've got this shirt on, you're on today's show.
Let's see here. Some days I get it right. Some days update. Let's see. Today is correct.
Yeah, today is number 2.
All right. We just updated it.
Thank you, Iris, and the other one just passed by. Thank y'all.
Who was it telling us that in Europe it's just not popular to shave underarms?
No, it's not. And I mean, they're used to
hairy folks.
Yeah, and that was one thing. You know, when I was in the Navy, I was young. And that's the first time I saw that when I went over to Toulon and all. Yeah, it wakens you up. Now, you go over there and go to half of these countries that we went to. I enjoyed more than anything walking around and getting to visit all of Europe, a lot of places. I did it while I was serving my country. But you get a lot better respect of what we have over here in the United States of America than what's across the pond.
Have we thought about like a razor drop? Set up one of those Apaches and fly by?
You know, that might be an idea. Tell them you'll feel better. You know, we talked the other day about, and Jesse Waters, I believe, used to go around talking about, oh, yeah, can you tell me who the first president is? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Jesse Waters.
So they had this No Kings protest the other day.
I heard about that.
And so one old girl walked up and says, hey, can you tell me, you know, what is this? And what are you doing and why? And so you're against kings, yeah. And she said, all right, so we don't have a king, and you're against a king, and you're against Donald Trump. Yeah. Who is the one person out of anybody that you think would be best to run the country? And she thought for a minute. She goes, I don't know. I'm not from here. And she goes, well, you're not like from here? She goes, well, no, I'm not from the United States. She said, well, where are you from? She said, England. And she said, so you come here to protest no kings where we have no kings from a place that you have a king. Oh, yes, we love Charles. So you don't mind you having a king, but you don't want us to have one, and we don't have one? No.
You can't make it up.
You can't make this crap up.
And as y'all all well know, it's been announced that King Charles is coming, and he will address Congress while he's here. He will give a speech there. Looking forward to that. I can't remember the new wife, and I know he's been married. Camille.
But she's a
they don't call her
or something?
Yeah, that's it. I knew it had a name that meant she ain't really the queen.
I mean, you can get there the right way.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done what he done.
And Kate, now she's not doing real good, is she?
She's been sick. As we know, she is getting better. She's gone through cancer treatments. And again, if you look at the pictures she had such a vibrant smile before.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm just saying she looks stressed, I think is the word that I'm trying to find. And y'all keep her in your prayers.
Well, you know, she was common folk. She wasn't raised in really having to watch her P's and Q's and being on the world stage. And then all of a sudden now she's like every girl's dream. I want to grow up to be a princess.
What is she, 40 now?
Yeah, 40-ish.
Beautiful girl.
Now she's next in line to be queen. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Cinderella thing, is it not?
Yeah. Man, so
there you are. Yesterday down at the courthouse, they held a trial. Did you know about this trial going on?
No, I didn't.
And let's go back and look at this. And we're in 2026. This happened in July of 2021. Now, I don't know I'm not sure the sentencing has happened yet. It could have immediately, and I missed that. But right now, we know that a guilty plea. And let's take a look at this, Odie. As we go back to 2021, a Lauderdale County jury found Brandon Dean guilty of first-degree murder in the death of Quandarious Trotter. The verdict was delivered yesterday afternoon in an incident that happened in the 3800 block of 42nd Avenue in Meridian. And Odie, this dealt with a dog. Oh. A dog attacked someone. As the dog was attacking him, the person pulled a weapon and took the dog out because he was being attacked by a pit bull. The owner of the dog walks out of the home and fires his weapon and kills the person. Originally said it was self-defense, but the Meridian Police Department did find video evidence that, stated otherwise. The whole thing was captured on video surveillance of the situation. He was found guilty of first-degree murder yesterday in the death of Quandarious Trotter. Now, and again, as I put in this, as you look at this, that does hold a life sentence in the state of Mississippi, that charge. We'll see what becomes of this. We'll hear from Cassie before long as all this went down. It was late yesterday. The jury was, I bet it was a couple hours or better before they came back with a verdict. So we will see. I was in the middle of several other things by then throughout the Meridian area. But I'm sure the family feels justified that something has been done. 5 years is a long time, but we often see that.
And a lot of it, it's not, yes, some of our court days they're tied up and it's hard to get something, but it's not necessarily the courts that's delaying it, but it's the attorneys. Hey, we need to continue. So if you continue and you're already booked up in court, you got to wait until another day, and then they come up and ask for another continuance. Then that pushes it back. So, a lot of that has to do not just from the courts, but from the attorneys. Oh, Jonas Carter joined us from Lauderdale County. He came here via the Navy base, was Command Master Chief. Now, Randy Griffith holds that spot.
In Houston, Texas.
Now he's moved to Houston, Texas.
Salute.
So, just get that sucker built for us.
Big stuff there. I had a little bleep there with something for a second there. But thank y'all for joining us. We do appreciate that. Autism Awareness Month. I did not realize that April is that. a serious matter.
Yeah.
And there's constantly folks trying to help out with that. So that's good news as we get to this. Now, let's address this. Yesterday, apparently, which I didn't realize, and it's gone on since time, don't get us wrong, was Senior Skip Day. Did you know that was even a thing yesterday?
I remember them talk about it when I was in school, but my senior year, I didn't go to school but for an hour.
Got all your credits done, and
And then I went to, at the time, it was MJC.
Yeah, Meridian Junior College back then.
Yeah.
But we had
we got
a
our sound up. Yeah, we got sound.
yes. Microphones are up and at 'em there.
Yeah.
As we look at yesterday, the Meridian Police Department, I had gone to check on El Trucco, and as this was unfolding, we had a situation happen on Highway 39 at Northeast Park. Odie, when I tell you that there was a big crowd, is an understatement. It was a humongous crowd at Northeast Park. That's where all the seniors went. Now, let's go to the original story that I posted. I originally posted there had been reports at or near Northeast Park in the air. A single shot fired. Meridian Police Department arrived. No injuries. Situation was shut down, which meaning they got everybody to leave the park. I later went back and I readjusted the story to tell more of the information that went on. And let's just take a look here at a few of the pictures. Now, as the police would arrive on scene, the police, Odie, were actually on scene when the gunfire happened. I had somebody put in the notes that I was not telling the truth and no gunfire had happened. Their child had told them. Well, you weren't told correctly, or either they didn't hear it, because the police were there. It happened right behind a police car. And brother, let me tell you, when the shot was fired, it was the way it went down.
Yeah.
And rightly so. Anybody's going to depart the area. With that being said, a police car was bumped by another car of people trying to just leave. No major damage. It put a little nick. They left the scene. They didn't hang around there. I'm not sure anybody was taken into custody. It was when I tell you, and I'm not exaggerating, it was a large number of. Was there alcohol seen? Sure is. There's a lot of people that's got video of this. Alcohol. And I put allegedly in the story is the way I worded it. Was there other things? I'm being told that there were some skunk smells coming from the top of that hill. Do I have that? No, but pretty reliable sources. So I used the word allegedly on that. Here's a look at the police on scene here.
But the police themselves was right there, Johnny, on the
Correct.
spot, taking care of everything.
They shut it down,
doing
made
what they're
everybody
supposed to do.
leave. After they left, and there was, I think, some liquor bottles on the ground. All that was dumped. It wasn't tied to a particular person. You know how people drop things when they run?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it went. As we look here, now, this is the presence 20 minutes later. And I took this picture this way on purpose. This is down next to, what do you call it? Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, yeah.
This area was also filled up with people. From there, they left the park, came here. The police arrived here with megaphones, drove through the parking lot, and told them they had to disperse and leave. Oh, they would leave again. They would then go to the mall. Police went there, and it was dispersed again. Now, again, there's Captain Cole. He's on the scene there. This is at Northeast Park. And again, police pulling people over here, and it was a lot of this. Traffic was shut down as they handled this. No injuries were reported. The Meridian Police Department shut down. We did not stretch the truth in any shape, form, or way. We have told the facts of what happened. There's nothing made up or anything like that. No injuries. The police done a fantastic job doing what they did of taking care of this. But I'd say Senior Skip Day has changed from the way it was when we were around.
Where did Scotty Ray go? He went to the cattle sale.
I didn't do Senior Skip Day.
Your mama was the teacher. She'd wear you out.
And I had a job. I worked down at Taylor's Pack-a-Sack at that point in time. I couldn't miss work. I needed money. I just tell you how it worked out there.
Yeah.
But that's been some many moons ago. But I didn't do it. But Used to, they'd go do bonfires and things of that nature, but
We stayed out in the woods,
somebody used that terminology to me last night.
or either on the other side of the lake where you had to get to by a flooded road, and you had to have a 4-wheel drive to get there.
Why was there a shot fired? I can't tell you. I have no idea, and I cannot answer that. But it did happen. But again, no injuries. Meridian Police Department shut the situation down. It was handled quickly. So that's the way it was.
Well, good job, MPD, and we've got the officers now to go out and work things like this, and make it safe. And they have. They have made Meridian safer than it has been in a long time. Last couple of years, we've had activities downtown. Everything's been fun. Aces, we'll hear about that tomorrow with Julia and her group. What they've done downtown, and what they're doing downtown to bring more people to Meridian. Thank you, MPD, for what y'all do.
It's a lot of work there. We got more details and things that happened yesterday. Don't rush off. We'll be right back with more information, more than you can probably stand. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Parker's Wholesale, located on I-59 South at exit 80. Easy to find. Huge building. They're loaded up with toys, all your seasonal items. It's clean, it's neat, it's easy to shop. They got gloves, they got bolts of material for the people that want to redo stuff. They got plumbing, electrical, hunting items, fishing items, everything for all your needs. Go by and see them, Parker's Wholesale.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Welcome back.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, here we go. Y'all, if you got a birthday or an anniversary, let us know. We'll let the world know today is a day for you. We've got a little list growing, but if today is your day or someone in your family, let us know. Be glad to wish them a happy birthday. Yep, that'd be a good day. And Monday and Thursday, where this is the day that Jesus washed feet. He wasn't too good. And to love our neighbors and to be
Oh, I thought at first you were trying to say he wasn't real good at it. I was going, I don't remember the chapter of complaints.
It's in there. They just left that one out. It was one of the ones that they left out.
Oh, you caught me off guard on that.
Yeah. Monday and Thursday today, and then tomorrow is Good Friday.
Now,
And Easter Sunday.
Aren't there, is it the Pope that does that, the tradition of washing the feet? Who is it that does that? It's somebody that does.
Our preacher does.
Okay.
I don't know if, and I don't take this the wrong way.
But wash your feet before you go to church?
But I don't know about you, but I hadn't seen a Pope young enough to bend down to wash nobody's feet in years.
Yeah.
They've all been rather old.
Yeah.
Which nothing wrong with that. That's good, but they've all been, I guess, too frail. Jim Buckley, what are you doing
Good to
there?
see you there.
Yeah. Faye, we've got sound. I hope yours comes back. Jeff, which one, Greg? Who got a birthday named Jeff today?
Gene says the Pope does wash your feet.
Okay.
I thought I'd seen him do it, but I ain't going to accuse nobody of that. But a tradition, and if Jesus can do it, anybody can do it. We'll say that.
You tell me he's not too good. I met a lady, and I called her Miss So-and-so, and by her last name. And she let me know real quick. that wasn't her name, that her name was so-and-so, her first name. And I said, okay. And she goes, now, Jesus Christ didn't go around being called Mr. Christ, did he?
Not that I know
well,
of.
No, ma'am. Said, well, if his first name's good enough for him, it is definitely what I'm going to go by. Okay.
There you are.
And that took me a little while to get used to on there. So.
Welcome. Let's go to Newton County. Odie, do you know they got spikes over there? Those little strips that they have in trunks, and they jump out and they chunk them.
Yeah.
We had somebody report yesterday they saw someone at a house that they shouldn't be at with a U-Haul backed up to the door. And this is what is good about this is you know your neighbors.
Yeah.
No one was home, and they started getting items, so deputies started headed that way. Jody sent the brigade out. Dun-dun-dun. As they're getting ready to pull in, the U-Haul takes off. And there it began. Boogie there, boogie there. 25 miles across country we went through Newton County. We threw the spikes, blew the tires out. They drove another 10 miles on flat tires. It's somewhere around 35 to 40. It'd get up to that in a U-Haul. And you got to remember, U-Haul with no tires is hard to steer. The pit maneuver came into effect, and, well, that's the way it ended. Let's watch Jody with those handcuffs here. He does such a great walk. Let's back up here where you can see Jody do the walk here with him. And we'll hit, this is where they wrecked out. There's Jody standing there. Here he comes. There being she, and there is a he. We'll get pictures here in a little while.
Come on, but let me get the door for you since your hands are in your back.
Yep.
You couldn't have gotten a truck that was not as obvious.
And then as we look here, here's the U-Haul off in the ditch there. Now, Odie, I'm going to go as far as to say that this chase may have included a dirt road or two.
Whoo! Somebody got to wash that thing. Looked like they got right there behind him and got sprayed.
There's the suck-up truck on the scene, and we often refer to these as the suck-up truck of when you don't make your payment.
Yeah.
It'll come suck it up. There's the, that's dirty.
Yeah, that's...
Somebody's out in the parking lot this morning washing.
Yeah. I bet he has stripes on, too.
Very well could be. We met a few of those while we were over there. Good behavior gets you jobs like that.
Hey, but I mean, if you're inside and you're locked up, something like that right there would be a highlight.
Yes, sir, it would be, because it's four walls of Rafer.
Man, let me outside. I'll go wash your eyes.
Yes, sir. And they're treated good there. I want you to know that. But you go to jail if you do wrong, and they were taking stuff that wasn't theirs. Newton County, as always, Jody and his guys do a fantastic job, and we can't praise them enough.
If they're not wrestling alligators, they're taking down crime.
Now, there is rumor that Eric Clark said that he would have crawled out of his window onto the vehicle
and rode and surfed on top.
Jumped in the vehicle and put it in park as they were going. That's just rumor.
Wouldn't have had to worry about all that stuff.
We're just telling you what we hear.
Just through the grapevine.
Yes, sir. But a fantastic job there. We want to say that. Also, Odie, we had another situation in. Do you remember where I was at downtown, where the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department was in the streets, and they made the arrest at the old gas station shop there?
Yeah.
You ever heard the term of being at the wrong place at the wrong time?
Yeah.
Well, that happened as they were headed there to make that arrest. You pull up to the red light, and somebody goes, "Hey, isn't that so-and-so in front of us?" And they go, "Yeah, I think he's wanted. Hit the blue light."
Hey, sir, we're going to be about 5 minutes late to the big mark over there because we just got somebody.
And here's the way it went. Now, I think there were a couple of other people in the car, but this guy here has been charged as we look at this at traffic stop as they uncovered $1,000 in cash believed to be drug activity cash. A vehicle was also related and sucked up and seized and brought back to the Sheriff's Department there, Odie. Jonathan Smith has been arrested and charged with the following: trafficking meth, $150,000 bond, total bond $150,000. The investigation remains active and in jail, and he should have just stayed home.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be in that predicament. What if you hadn't met?
Wouldn't have to worry about it in the first place. Yeah.
Amazing how that works out.
Yeah, that's how that goes, isn't it?
But that truly is being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, he's thinking about his backtracking. Now, well, I shouldn't have gone there.
Yeah. He's had a lot to think about that over the last 48 hours sitting there. So we thought we'd update you on that. Let's see. We had a boo-boo. This is right down from your office.
Oh, that's 8th Street.
8th Street and 25th Avenue, as a matter of fact. This was a two-vehicle accident. Now, the other vehicle that's involved in this accident, Odie, has been pulled off to the side. It was drivable. But let me pull this up where you can get a good look at this.
Oof.
Ambulance arriving on scene there. And again, the car's over here to the left. And let's show you a still picture of how that looked there. And again, that had to be towed. That wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
As always, our Meridian Fire Department there helping out as well, blocking the street. That is a great obstacle that you just can't get around. Saves lives.
Yes, it does. That'll help block the scene.
But fantastic job by all who assisted with that. And minor injuries there. I think Metro came and checked everybody out. And one could have been transported there, but not life-threatening. Let me word it that way. Then the rain came down. And we had boo-boo, and we'll call them a series of boo-boos because it was no major stuff, but this is right across from Frank Berry, 8th Street there.
Yeah.
42nd Avenue is where that is, right there, boo-boo there. Again, no injuries with that, but and then, let me see.
The roads got slick. It had been a while, and that oil come to the top.
This was my first trip out to Northeast Park yesterday. We had a boo-boo there also. Nothing major. And they turned around when they said Scotty Ray and I done my best not to get their face. I didn't want to get their face. They didn't want to be on the report. And as always, we go back to our favorite wrecking place on Highway 493. Grace Fellowship Church, there by the fireworks stand by Lee's Bait and Tackle. There it is. We had somebody else find that ditch there.
Man, them concrete seawall there.
There's been many wrecks there, and again, that messed that up. That's total loss.
I believe it is. There's just no fixing and putting that back together.
But we're happy to report that the guys at the Mississippi Department of DOT is not going to have to come fix the railing. It missed it. It slid off right past it.
Ooh, they were lucky. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It saved DOT from having to come out and do something.
We're going to have to get a power washer out here to remove the dirt off of the driveway going into the church. But again, no major injuries, but Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department helped out with that, and the Mississippi Highway Patrol. Each one done a good job there as well. Then we had a boo-boo on I-20 there near Chunky. Ooh. The van went off in the ditch there, Odie.
Yeah, that wouldn't... Wow.
Major. Then, let's go on up to Sam's. You're passing thinking, I should have stopped. Well, you should have, because then this wouldn't happen. Ooh. We had a boo-boo there as it spun around, lost control.
Straight away.
Yeah. No injuries, but again, the least little movement when it's wet, when that rain starts coming down, that's what happened there. It had just started raining, and it caused a vehicle to swerve just a little bit.
We want to get some tires, because them might not have a lot of tread on.
And we're being as serious as we can about that. Check your tires when they start getting a little worn. They don't hold the road good, and next thing you know...
A penny. Remember, if you turn a penny upside down and you see all of Lincoln's head... You need to replace your tires. You don't have enough tread on.
So turn it upside down.
Turn it upside down and put Lincoln's head on the rubber. And if his head's covered, you're okay. But if you see all of Lincoln's head, it's a good time to start looking at. Just because you got tread doesn't mean your tires are still good.
Oh, what about dry rot?
Dry rot, you knew they're not good because your tire gets hard. But make sure that you've got good tires, especially with the oil. Speed is something. It doesn't matter how good your tire is. You get on an oily road that we have after a drought, and you get that oil. It's not easy to stop anyway. But normal everyday driving, even on hot surface, you still need good tires. So check that out, and it's 4 of them, and that's your lifeline if something happens.
Did I tell you about the time I crashed the General Lee over that? Do you remember when the General Lee was given away?
Yeah.
Well, it arrived in Birmingham, went and picked it up. It was this lime green. And I had it on the carport, and so I was going to drive it out to Hughes to have it fixed. And I just past the portable wood yard, and that's about when I heard whoom, left front tire went out, and the General Lee went off into the ditch, and it took front fender off, the blowout, and that was you can't control it. If you're just wondering, you cannot hold a '69 Dodge Charger with the tire blown out.
Yeah, and if
Straight
all
to
you're
the
going to
ditch.
get is 2 tires, get 2 front tires, and then put your older tires on the back. If they can blow out, okay.
But that
It's not near as
steering,
bad, but you got to have them. Yeah,
that'll make you think some bad words as you're going to the ditch.
There is dates on tires.
Sure is.
Well, you know what? Somebody just brought up a whole thing. But I know you still got a penny. We don't make pennies no more. There's so many pennies out there that we'll never run out of pennies. And if people say they don't have pennies, it's because they didn't want to get no pennies.
Okay, maybe Bo and
There's
Luke,
pennies.
maybe Bo and Luke could handle the General as it goes off into the ditch. I didn't.
They'd come out the other side.
I didn't do so well. Let me show you. As the rain came down Meridian, I just crossed the 22nd Avenue Bridge there, and I threw this out. It was, and this is actually lighter than it was back on the other side over there by the Max. It was just, it dumped rain. I don't know where it came down.
Well, John called me and he was like, I can't get nothing done. Raining so bad over here. I said, where are you at? He said, I'm at the training facility. And I said, well, come over here where I'm at. I'm on 18th Avenue and it's dry as a bone. I shouldn't have said that.
That's about the time the rain came down?
A mile later, it was flooding. I was like, I had to go by bumper to bumper. And I said, I'm just going to hang out in here with y'all for a minute.
You didn't want to get wet, did you?
Then I went by the car wash there beside Burger King on North Hill Street.
Did you go ahead and the car wash while it was raining?
Not while it was raining.
I was just curious.
And and he even had me roll my window down, took a picture with me. Boy, they did good. And I mean, they scrub. I didn't know that they scrub your car before you go in the car wash.
Yeah, you got to get the back of it cleaned off there where your tag is.
Dang, and they went right on in there. They was pretty good folks. Tell them that I said, hey, if you go through.
Well, there you are. We'll be right back. More coming up with the Scotty Ray Report.
Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Sicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor. Rockhouse Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun & Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun & Pawn. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
Welcome back. I tell you.
Well, look at that. Diane, so I haven't had to eat the dog biscuit yet. But if you go on Jimmy Rogers' Festival and go under Help Odie Support Jimmy Rogers, once that gets to $10,000 raised, I will eat the dog biscuit. So it's just going to cost y'all. But if 10,000 of y'all get together and do $1, I'll eat that dog biscuit. So a little bit of money, that's all right. I want to see you in a hat like that. I'm going to get you that for Christmas.
I'm okay, Odie, there. And the reason I had to pull it up is sometimes companies, like Cracker Barrel, make a bad decision in their marketing department. Nike is the latest. They went woke. Their stocks have plummeted, and plummeted. And what's that?
How you go woke in a shoe store?
Well, you start having spokespeople that are woke, that don't align with who puts on your tennis shoes every day, and they broadcast these ideas that the average Joe doesn't think. And
so like that drink company did.
Yeah, it can destroy.
Beverage.
It can destroy your company. Stock is down, and on top of it, even after that, they hadn't quite caught on that online sales helps them. They've been pushing that you got to have it in a storefront. Well, that also sells quickly online. People, where were they at the other day? Somebody said they wanted a TV and didn't want to go get it, and then they realized that Walmart would bring that 85-inch TV to the front door. They thought, yeah, send it.
What is it like? If you don't use it, it's not worth it. But if you use it, it's well worth it. What is it?
$100 a year.
$100 a year.
And they'll deliver to your house.
They'll deliver to your house. It doesn't matter if you get groceries once a week.
Yeah,
they're going to bring it to your house.
And you would spend far more than that in gasoline in the course of a year.
And not have to go down there and see everybody. And
I say this also. If you've got a local business, you've got to adjust with the changing times to where you deliver to people's homes. It's just the fact of whether people are I don't want to use the wrong wording on this, fear, or they just simply don't want to go back to town. Whatever the case is, that they don't want to be out. If you adjust your business to where, hey, I'll bring it to you, it works.
It does.
You have to adjust. It's not the 5 and dime to where everybody drives to you anymore. You sometimes have to go to the customer. Do you have to hire somebody extra? Yes, but the payoff could be well worth it.
It could. And if you go to my Facebook page, the Lima Public Safety Dive Team store is up in operation. If you buy something from us, we'll bring it to you.
Well, there you are.
If you live in the local area only.
I can see you driving to California.
We'll mail that to them. It'll get there quicker than we would.
Reese's making a little bit of a change as we talk about companies adjusting. They thought they'd go cheap. And they started changing the recipe a little bit there, not using as much chocolate, Odie, as they thought they should. And grandson said, wait a minute, that's where granddaddy done it. And they've gone back now to the way.
Well, I mean, that's how he made the company, was using the correct stuff.
Well, Reese's peanut butter could have a certain flavor.
Yeah, and I'm a connoisseur.
Do you like them frozen out of the refrigerator?
Yeah,
is that the best?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Because Butterfingers, they got to come out of there too.
Man, they just ain't. And I got to give credit where credit is due. I don't know if they still do it or not, but used to down where what you used to own, the Dairy Queen, they would take a Butterfinger and blend it up.
Well, yeah, they still got all that.
Okay, so they do still blend that into
the Blizzard.
Yeah, boy, that thing is
we started
fine.
that, and that is good. Oh,
it's fine.
Turtle pecan.
I didn't. I've never tried. What's in turtle pecan?
Some chocolate, caramel, and pecans.
Well, I kind of like all that.
I do too. And you mix that dude up with some ice cream in it, so yummy.
It's kind of like the like a McDonald's caramel sundae. Oh, golly, I love them things
with the nuts on top.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Yeah,
used to
boy.
be. I think they're a tad over $1. It's well worth it. The problem is, I get it in my mustache, and then it feels like it's 12 pounds. Have you ever got caramel in a mustache?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go get hot water. It's a napkin ain't going to do it.
Just thought y'all might want to know all about that. Not everybody's aware of those problems.
That's right.
We had a boo-boo on 20th Street Extension yesterday afternoon. Yet again, we had a minor boo-boo. The Meridian Fire Department showed up here. No injuries there, as we had a car go off and removed a mailbox.
Oh, can't get mail today.
As you can see there, the left front fender there kind of resembles something happened.
Yeah.
They're deciding who's going to pick the mailbox up.
That's it. Who's digging the hole? I'll get the mailbox if you get the hole.
So that's what was going on there yesterday afternoon. We had some promotions also yesterday at the Meridian Police Department. As we pull this up, we went down. We carried the event live for everybody to be able to watch. Promoted yesterday was, I know him as Rocky.
Man, Rock, let me tell you, Rock, love you, brother. That is one of the best guys, tenfold.
Yes,
down
ma'am.
there.
Yes, sir.
And
I can hear that.
he is as cordial as you'll ever be. I bet that man can give you a ticket and you'll go buy him a cake.
He was
giving it.
he was with his wife out front, and I stopped and talked to him. Nice fella. And let me show you a picture of Rock here, who we're talking about. You'll probably bump into him somewhere in Meridian. There he is. Here's Rock here.
Let me tell you, that right there, not just the color of his badge and that, but Rock is a solid gold guy. You talking about a man with a character. And I'm not saying anybody else, every one of them do. But let me tell you, Rock, I know him, and just a solid guy.
Courtney McGrew was also promoted to Master Sergeant. Shanetta Stevens promoted to Captain over the CID division. Congratulations.
Shanetta is another one that she's good. She's on the dive team with us as well.
And let me show everybody's picture here. Here's the group photo.
And Shin right there. Shin, that's another solid character.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Oh, man, yeah. We got some good. Chief, you did good on this now.
There's Shin. And as Chief Malachi goes, man, I keep messing up your first name. I'm just going to call you by your last name.
He just said Shin.
So,
congratulations to each one of y'all. Man.
Hard work there. We had this ceremony yesterday. I was there last year, and this is one of those things to where it kind of unfolds all at the same time. We had the pinwheel going on, and then we had the press conference, and they were close together, but I couldn't get to go. Thomas sent us pictures of this, so we were able to share this. This is right next to the courthouse.
You could have run down there.
Well, it was over by the time. That was the problem.
Oh, man.
Tried to get there. But the Pinwheel Garden shines light on the child abuse awareness as we move into Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. And they had the pinwheels out yesterday at the courthouse as we take a look here. Very important there. Wesley House was on board with that. And as always, we don't want any children ever harmed.
There is a cold place, and you know where.
Yes, sir.
If you ever harm the hair on the body of a child.
And
I'm not talking about spanking on the boot,
No.
honey, where it's discipline. Because if you don't discipline your child, in my eyes, that's a form of child abuse. You teach your child the barriers and how to raise that child to be part of society. Because if you don't, that's part of child abuse too, in my eyes.
Now, Odie, I can't tell you the stories that I don't cover because I don't know if I can handle it. The things that I read and see that happens across this great nation is awful. What happens to children? There are, as we speak now, there's somebody that's being hurt, and I wish I could make a magic wand. And I've often heard, and I wouldn't be good to play Jesus for a day, because that would probably be the first person that the wrath of God, as they say. That's who I'd start with if I was him. He's got more patience than I do. And my, oh my, we don't understand things. We don't. That is one that tugs at you.
It is. It's tough. Man.
Why I can't be a police officer.
They have some solid restraint.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I don't know that I would have that restraint.
All I got to say is these men and women who put their life on the line each day for us, they are human too.
And if you'll remember, we had the class that took place at the Lauderdale County, the graduation. Yeah, and they're trained to where they deal with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Bless y'all.
Man.
Bless y'all. Because I ain't man enough for the job.
Yep.
But there are those who are well trained to do that. We'll be right back. More coming up.
Bring on long days, sweltering heat, and acres that just won't end. Exmark mowers were born to deliver legendary reliability, signature cut quality, and stubborn durability that refuses to give in. Because like you, Exmark mowers were built for this. Visit your local dealer or explore an Exmark online for special finance offers available now.
When your windshield cracks, you need someone you can trust. At Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, experience matters. We handle everything from rock chips to full replacements, even power window repair, servicing all vehicle types. Let us keep you safe and back on the road. We are local, proud to serve you with honest, reliable service. Call us today at 601-286-3405. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, certified, trusted, local.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can.
We want to bring
Bada
back.
bing, bada bang.
Yes, sir. Let's bring back up the show that's coming up here, the Lost Gap Fire Rescue, second annual. This weekend, Otis.
This weekend, it's going to be at QV Sykes, so it's not going to be at their firehouse. It's going to be QV Sykes down there, Lover's Lane. Y'all know where that's at.
Well, there wasn't enough room there when they built the parking lot to begin with.
It was just on the side of the road.
That's correct.
But they're going to be down there and raising some money for the Lost Gap Volunteer Fire Department. So go by there and hey, ask them about how you can join and how you can be part of that department. They need help, just like every single fire department in Lauderdale County.
I saw where Long Creek was pushing for people to come help as well, to join up.
And not necessarily just to go fight fire. We need help on every aspect, even something just as a fundraiser we need help with. But every fire department, not just in Lauderdale County, but the entire country. People are no longer volunteering their services. A lot going on, I understand that, but there's one thing for sure. It comes down to a bottom line in your pocketbook, and your insurance is what can benefit you by being a volunteer.
Absolutely. Now, this is waiting on the desk of the governor. I brought this up a few weeks back.
Yeah.
As bad as we hate to say it, and if you ever get a chance, I think you ought to listen to Hank Williams. He did a little story about this, about a divorce. They do occasionally happen, and what happens with custody. A bill has been sent to the governor's desk to where it would be a 50-50 joint custody out of the gate, unless a judge rules otherwise. But Mississippi would move into having joint custody. And I'm not sure how the governor feels on this, if he's going to go ahead and sign this or if he's going to reject it. But be something new for Mississippi.
It will, and I mean, I know there's situations where it's like, no, this is not good. But regular divorce, 50-50 custody, that's a good thing. So we're going. I hadn't read the bill, so here it's something on there. Infants that are breastfeeding, of course, would spend the time with the mother. Domestic violence would be a separate deal.
Yeah, it's got exceptions.
It's got the exceptions. So let's see.
I just got a little bit further information. We're talking about the deputy who lost his life in Jackson County, Mississippi. And Jerome sent me this, that he was killed in the line of duty last night at an apartment complex. It was a domestic call, as we often talk about.
The most dangerous call our men and women can go to.
The guy started running from the police officer. He pursued, and during the foot chase, the guy stops and shoots the officer and took his life. That's what went on. Domestic, the people don't think straight. And again, I agree with Donald Trump when he wanted to, and I don't know where this is, to where if you were to take the life of a police officer,
then
it
you
would be
go to the main judge right then.
Yeah, that it would be automatic. Capital punishment, that's the word I'm looking for. We don't know how that's going to end up. I don't know where so many things haven't been done in Congress. I don't know what the answer is.
And if there's video of that and he got called, it was a domestic violence, he went and chased him, you got it on camera and he turned around, that should, in my eyes, kind of shorten up the court case.
But boy, we've just seen it here lately to where it doesn't matter. So that's what went on there. We wanted you to know about the situation that happened. Awful, awful, awful. Are you a big fan of Fleetwood Mac?
I do like Fleetwood Mac.
Was it Stevie Nicks?
Stevie Nicks, yes, sir.
All right, a guy named Lindsey Buckingham, who was in that group, has had somebody that apparently stalked him, and they have thrown a substance on him. So I don't think he's hurt, but something was thrown on him. And how many times have we seen this in these subways to have things thrown on them? And a lot of times it's acid and things.
Years ago there was a well-known person. I can't remember this is age, but it was some acid thrown on him. And then you've got Greenpeace out there, or PETA, pretty eating tasty animals, throwing paint on somebody with a mink jacket or a fur coat. Same thing. If you don't want a fur coat, don't go buy one.
There you go. Free country.
Yeah.
Or at least it is here.
Right now.
Debbie, I don't think so. I think they're alive and well at this point, is my understanding.
We haven't heard different.
Yeah, we have not heard differently. To my knowledge, the person that took the police officer's life is still alive.
John, I wasn't for sure, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, that was Stevie Nicks' ex-husband.
I didn't know that. Did she do "You're So Vain"?
Yeah.
All right. Which one of them done the song with the ketchup bottle? You know how we used to have to hit the bottom?
Oh, you had to wait.
Yeah, Anticipation. You remember that song? And they used it as the ketchup bottle. You remember?
I remember the song. Amy, what is it?
That's been years. And somehow or another, we've gotten past the glass bottles and the bumping on the bottle to get the ketchup out.
And now you just squeeze.
Right.
They had that commercial where they opened the bottle and turned it on its side and put it on the rooftop, and they run down the stairs of like a 20-story building, and they held their hamburger bun, and it finally dripped on top of it.
I remember that. Angie Ray the other day was going to...
they weren't married, they just dated. Okay.
Well, shame.
Oh, Chris, you're right. Carly Simon's the one who did You're So Vain.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You probably thought I wrote the song about you was in that line, wasn't it?
You probably thought this song
Angie was going to be nice the other day, and she'd gotten a new shirt, and I'm a ketchup man. And if I leave my glasses, my reading specs, I can't see things as good. She got one of them little packets, and she was going to do me a favor and open it for me, and she attempted, and it went all over her new shirt. It's still soaking.
Did you go buy another shirt?
I have not. I've stayed out of that because I can't buy clothing. I would end up with the wrong size.
You got to go buy the right. I mean, just take that back and say, here, get one that looks just like this. Throw this one away.
But she was doing a nice thing, and it went south for us there.
I love ketchup. I dip my ketchup in ketchup.
And I remember being in snooty Dallas, Houston, Texas, and I don't care that you've got some 6-star chef in the back. Bring me a ketchup. I want Uncle Bob, and I want some ketchup. And if I want to dip in both, I do that. They snootied me in that restaurant.
I was at National Fire Academy, and my aunt and uncle and cousins lived like 20 minutes from it, and this is Emmitsburg, Maryland, and they lived right outside of it. And I hadn't seen them in years. My aunt and uncle I'd see every now and then because they'd come down for a family reunion, but my cousin I hadn't seen in, golly, it was probably 40 years. So he was a Baptist preacher, so that weekend, that Sunday, I got up and went to church and met them at church, and then we went to go eat afterwards. Now, my aunt and uncle's from Mississippi.
Okay.
My cousins, they from Maryland. You know what we had for lunch?
What?
Chicken. You know the problem with chicken?
No.
When you way up there that far north, they don't use their hands. So my uncle, God rest his soul, he kind of being the preacher of the church, he kind of felt that it was necessary to eat chicken like the rest of them. But now my aunt, she says, no, I'm from Mississippi, that ain't how we eat. So the whole family sitting around, and everybody's got a knife and a fork eating chicken.
You don't do that.
And here's me, Aunt, and Chloe.
That's what you do.
That's how you eat some chicken.
You got to be a...
I love it.
See, that's what I was talking about there on the left there. You remember that. where you'd bump the bottle there.
And then you got too much.
That's fake right there because it would not pour.
No,
it would not pour out.
No, somebody watered that down for a commercial.
Yeah. But back in the day.
Yeah.
Thought you might want to see that. Yeah. Coming up, we got birthdays next. Get yours into us if you hadn't called them in yet. Do that now.
Yeah.
List on the page. We'll do those next.
Sipping savor at the max, raise it up. Cold drinks on ice, yeah, fill your cup. Good food, good folks, let loose on a night's track. Every sip, every bite, only at the max.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
If your car needs any kind of maintenance, see our friends at Eastgate Tire Service in Meridian, Mississippi. They've been doing this for over 35 years. It started out with Matthew's dad, and they're still doing business today. That's tires, oil.
Hey, believe it or not, people trying to get loans is down 40% because the interest rate went up. It kind of works that way.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Being reported early this morning.
Colton, I'm with you on that. It was hard for me to eat chicken because I was chewing my chicken and laughing at everybody else trying to eat chicken with a fork. How do you eat a chicken leg with a fork and a knife? You guys.
Well, I can tell you how to do it. You take the piece of chicken and you hold it like this, and you take your fork and you peel it down. You take your fork and go down with it. I've watched this. I spent some time with them in Ohio, and I watched that. That's how they do it.
How'd you eat your chicken?
With my hand.
Did they look at you crazy?
Oh, they thought I was an absolute fool there. But I tried to blend in the best I could. I just didn't look like it.
That's one thing I'm not going to do.
What's that? Eat
chicken with a fork?
I'm going to watch you from now.
Now, if it's real hot and I'm real hungry, now I might grab a fork and pull off a couple of layers, let it cool down a little bit, but I'm still going to grab that thing.
All I remember is that rollover accident near Church's Chicken on 8th Street.
I just wanted a piece of chicken.
He still had the chicken leg in his hand. He goes, he said, I reached over to get it. He said, I lost control, and he had that chicken.
But my bird is fine. It did not get hurt.
That was real. And he was a real nice guy. And he just said, hey, he said, sit next to me. He goes, I could smell it. And he said, I couldn't go no longer. And I reached over, and he lost control.
I mean, that's one thing I hate about going to buy chicken in a box.
Because it's temptation all the way home.
Yes.
Now, on the other hand, if you place Mexican food in the car, you won't want to eat it when you get home. There's just something about the smell of your car after that. You ever notice that?
No.
Yeah, try that.
Because I eat Mexican every day.
Oh, I eat it all the time. I'm just saying inside a car, it isn't as attractive smelling as chicken.
Unless it's country. Well, now, I tell you, my pork chop, I usually get me a knife and cut them in strips, and then I just pick them up and eat them. If it's got a bone in, I pick that dude up with my hand. Well, yeah, I eat corn on the cob.
Pork chops, now I do. I cut mine 100%. Fork. Steaks.
If it's boneless, I do. But if it's got a bone in.
I use knives and all that. Chicken's the only thing I use my hands with. Because you're just taught that. Unless you got a can of potty meat. All bets are off at that point. You got to get it out any way you can. All right, let's do some birthdays, Odie.
Let's get so we got old Randy Boyd in there with our birthday list with Donna Allison, Tori Duncan. You know, she made them cakes for us one day.
Oh, okay. Good cook.
Haley Rivette, Sarah Beth Alexander, Tammy Godwin, Felicia Chisholm, Josh Moore, James Earl Cockerman, Haley Monty, J.J. Haralo, Ashley Miles, and Jason Sharp, all having a birthday. So, good deal. Happy birthday to each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful birthday. Y'all treat them good while you're out there with them today, too. Buy them something.
Yeah. All right, we got a lot going on today. We'll be covering the news from one end of the county to the next and several counties over. And anything big that happens nationwide, we'll let you know. We'll be on the job to let you know on that. As we depart, we have to bless each day. It's got to be like the blessing of the day. And, Odie, it's your turn to pull up that Bible verse for us before we go out.
And today, the book's going to take us to John 16, verse 33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world. It doesn't matter what we're going to go through. If we carry Jesus Christ in our heart and ask Him to walk with us and ask Him to take the burden away from us, He will, as long as we accept Him into our life. He's not going to put anything more on us than we can bear. But the only way we can bear some of these troubling situations is through Him only. We've got to lean on Him. We may not know the answers of why, but He is always one that's going to comfort us and keep us straight.
Now, Odie, I don't know if you know the true answer to this, but rumor has it that the Colonel got from the Last Supper. He borrowed the line, his finger looking good. Did that happen at the Last Supper?
You know, it might have.
But
we never know.
If y'all remember, Colonel Sanders often said it. And I do appreciate it.
Finger looking good.
Yeah, Rhonda, thanks for reminding me of that. It is finger looking good. We'll see you bright early tomorrow. Thank y'all for joining us. God bless you. We'll see you soon.